Sometimes we feel like we are sleepwalking through 18 years of this town.
Rumors telling us who we are.
Waiting to leave.
Waiting to go home.
Waiting to come back.
I just want you guys to really think about, as you go up on stage, I want you to remember, why did you write this poem? What is your favorite line? What are you hoping people get from this poem?
Tonight, it's just your poetry. You're in an empty auditorium, and nobody else matters but you and your words.
Louder Than a Bomb is a youth poetry festival with students from different schools and organizations competing against each other with performance poetry. It's called, slam poetry.
Ogallala is not a place for poetry.
We have one coffee shop that doubles as a Christian bookstore.
You read a poem and then people in the audience hold up scorecards.
We've got a 9.3, a 9.2.
It's basically a gimmick that makes the poet work harder to reach the audience, makes the audience work harder to appreciate the poet. So you end up with a poetry reading that's, got the atmosphere of a basketball game. It's a school year-round program that works with kids on creative writing and self-expression.
You hear the news, North Carolina high school teacher fired for being gay, except for at first there are no headlines.
We encourage people to write poems about anything.
My baby crying would be the proof that I need to know he's here. He's alive. And he needs me.
It's difficult giving it every time and not trying to cry. You relive it every time. But it's a beautiful piece. It's not a beautiful experience, but it's an experience. Not everyone has to go through it, but some can share it.
We get stories about home life.
Sadly for you, my father, my genetic generator, my absent role model, you have lost your trophy.
We get stories about racial problems.
Our heritage is what we see when we look into that mirror.
I'm so proud of who I've grown to be.
Beautiful,
dark,
black, and lovely.
Mama says no one can take that from me.
Acceptance problems due to GLBTQ issues. We get these real stories from these kids that are kind of amazing.
We are cosmic phenomena encased in heaps of flesh and bone. The sunshine that is in every living person is our proof that humanity is divine, that it is celestial. Feel the incandescence that dances from your fingertips. Let it intertwine with the blaze of others.
We get the funny poems, the bizarre poems that these kids who are just showing off their creativity and really making something beautiful.
Give me the plains where the warm breeze and the summer rains with the sun of dead leaves feels like home.
It's about writing something meaningful, throwing it out there, and basking in the reaction. And the best part of something like Louder Than a Bomb is that the kids, they want to win, but when a good poem goes up, it's every team cheering.
3, 2, 1.
Skutt Catholic was in the finals last year. This year, it looked like they weren't going to make it, but they pulled it together.
And this poem is titled Choke.
They are a group of really strong writers.
In the 6th grade, it should have been easy to counteract a bully's quips with my own bombardment of words, but instead, I sat there as she called me fat. Any possible comebacks tangling themselves in a knot in my throat like loose kite strings, they didn't come undone until I had found somewhere to cry. It was the first time I learned what my own words tasted like when I forced them down.
The way they weave their words together is just gorgeous.
Can you hear all of our being move?
Ogallala is a first-year team, and so for them to have made it this far is kind of remarkable. They've been hard to coach. We've had some coaches helping them through Skype mainly, and now here they are in finals.
Whatever we are, whatever we'll be, Ogallala is now. Ogallala has a voice. Ogallala is here. We are here, ready to be heard.
Ready for poetry.
Waverly's been in the finals the last few years. They are always a strong team, and always a little bit goofy.
My first kiss was comparably anticlimactic. He came at me open-mouthed.
This year they've got a little bit more of really serious poems, but with these undercurrents of humor that they just surprise you with.
We're writing to inform you what you're writing isn't real. It's fairy tale idealism, and we're tired of reading it.
Let us give you an idea for a character.
Make her a hockey player.
Photographer.
Make her trans. Vulnerable. Make her suffer from mental illness. Beautiful and radiant and not defined by a boy. Make her real.
Duchenne is an amazing team. They won the first year, but this year they were struggling to get a team together. Here they are in finals.
She liked verbs.
She oozed them.
An orchestra of action words.
The teacher who sponsored us at Duchenne for the first 4 years of the program is a woman named Kate Summer, and she passed away this past year.
She was the first one
Who taught me how to write.
I was raw, inky,
A mess.
and she made me legible.
She made all of us realize that writing
Is the only remedy for sleepless eyelids
and stress
And futures too far ahead to be found.
I think a lot of times we discount, especially here, oh, it's teenagers writing poetry. No, these folks are going to be published someday. The level of the writing is so good. The points are not the point is the poetry, because so many teams could have been here on finals.
Visions are bringing change when I get older, saving this place before it's over. Anger replace tears when I'm alone. Forget the world for a moment, allow my thoughts to take me home.
And that's why I'm taking notes, because we stand on a white canvas. The light skin is my color, black is my heart from the actions of others.
There was one school that really stood out for us, that really showed the spirit of Louder Than a Bomb.
Omaha Northwest.
We not only pride ourselves in the way we express our art, but also we like to listen to others' arts and also congratulate them on being brave and getting up there and expressing themselves.
9.3 and a 9.7. First place we got
Being able to take it this far is just, it's amazing. Knowing that we get to leave it all out there like that. Watching it come into what I always wanted it to be was just an amazing experience.
You work with really, really, really amazing people, and you realize that a poem is kind of a living thing. Like, it's always changing. It changes depending on who's in the room. That's the best thing about slam poetry, right? Is you're not performing for a group of people that have PhDs. You're trying to make the people in the audience feel something.